better get your sports straight. You better get your sports straight. Look it up. Google it, fool. Google it.
Welcome back to a new video. We are out here today.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Yo, don't hate the player, hate the game.
Today, we're starting things off in the car. We used to do this a long time ago in the car all the time, but today we're taking my car to the mechanic shop because I can't figure out why my, whatever it's called, I can't even talk right now because I haven't even had coffee. That I gotta take my car to the gas station, and my check engine light is always on and it hasn't turned off since I fixed my car, and it was off, then it turned back on, then it turned back off, then it turned back on, and my tire light pressure light isn't turning off even though that I put the right amount of air in the car. Shout out to my dad, David, for letting me borrow the Subaru until my car is fixed. I'll get gas, get on with the day. Check it out, we got coffee, and now when I started my car up this morning, it was hard to get it started, but now it sounds just like a Subaru. And it could be, I don't know, spark plugs, but I changed the spark plugs not too long ago. I did a whole thing, so it could be just a bad spark plug that I got offline because I bought all the things online. And it smells like a Subaru, and it kind of stinks like burnt oil. I don't know what's going on, so that's why I'm taking it into the shop. I've done everything I could. You hear it? That's what the Subaru sounds like, but when the Subaru sounds like that, it's supposed to sound like that. All right, here's what's going down. Drop the car off at the car place, the car shop. We're getting it fixed. The reason why it was sounding like a Subaru, I knew it was misfiring, so they're fixing that. They're gonna take care of my lights. When I got back, I decided to mow my whole yard, the lawn over here, and then we mowed over here where we're standing right here, and we mowed over her. And the reason why there's stuff like this is because I still need to come through and hit it off with a weed whacker. Instead of using string in my weed eater, I use plastic blades, really long Teflon. They're not even plastic, like Teflon. And I should have filmed this a while back. We knocked down a whole bunch of blackberry bushes over at my grandma's house, and I used the weed whacker over there, and the weed whacker got them down, but they kind of dulled down my blades and broke a couple, so I need to get some new blades on that one. Planting dahlias. I don't know how to talk anymore. I forgot how. So that's what's going down. We're going to be planting dahlias right here and some other things, and I got a whole bunch of other stuff to plant right here and right here. So if you're still here, you're still here. If you're not, we're out here living on the farm. Welcome to day 2. We're out here. We didn't get my car back yesterday. I got it back, and then all the lights that I had, they were supposed to fix, you know, the check engine light, the VSA light, and all these lights that were always like on my car. They only fixed one problem, but they didn't fix the right problem. So I had to take the car back this morning, and now because my dad's car smells like an old crackhead, looks like an old crackhead, we're gonna wash it and vacuum out the inside. Not full detail. I don't know if he deserves a full detail, but at least vacuum it out and wash it, vice versa. Maybe do it reverse, wash it, then vacuum it. Let's get on with the whole
Shadeal, Shabamo, Shadackle.
Whatever weird word you think of, just put it in between here and we'll get it done. What are we working with here? What are we doing? Okay, what are we doing? What are we working with? We're gonna be like one of those people that are,
You know, working on the car. We're gonna detail the car. Yeah, we're gonna hit turbo. We're gonna go as fast as we can and fucking try to hit chicks, dude. That's what we do, dude. We're out here just doing shit, doing it for the girls, dude.
no. I hung around those type of people a long time ago, and guess what? There should be a word for them.
Microphone might have been unplugged.
There should be a word for them, because there's a word for them when they're at the skate park and they hang out at the skate park. Why? I kind of coined the terminology, we're just gonna say it. SCOs, skate park hoe. Hangs around skaters, you know, only dates skaters. Everybody at the skate park hit it. So, car enthusiasts. There's always that one girl that everybody's hit. What are they called? I don't know. You let me know, because I've seen it in person. I've hung out with those people. I've done it. I had an 8900 Civic back in the day with a mini-me swap in it. You don't hate the player, hate the game, but I would never. My dad's like, oh, you, because I kept on asking him for this car, because it's a really cool thing. Cool, it's cool looking. Look at it, super cool. But guess what? It was stolen. This is why I am washing it and doing the inside for him. It was stolen. Crackheads lived in it. They drove it around. They committed crimes. It just feels like a dirty, used person inside. The driver's side back wheel bearing is out. This thing burns oil like no other's mother. It burns so much it looks like it's chain smoking. When you hit the brake, the car shakes. And then when my dad sits in it, because he's as big as Santa Claus, maybe even a little bit bigger than Santa Claus, I got out, because I haven't been in a lower car, and even though this is stock height, I haven't been in a lower car this time, because I drive SUV, Honda Element, basically the coolest car ever in the world. I got out because he picked me up and he got it, and then I got in it. I mean, I got out of it and he was still in it. I was like, bro, the whole left side is already lower. Look at it, you can see it's tilted. It's on a tilt when you sit in it because you're that big. He's so big. All right, lose some weight, bro, because we have pictures inside the house that are you used to be buff. What happened? Okay, I'm 6 foot tall. I have to be this far back, okay? I'm way taller than my dad will ever be in his life, even if he wears boots with heels on them. Cowboy boots. You're at the steering wheel right here. My dad is so big, his stomach hits the steering wheel when he drives. What is that about? Come on, man. Care about you a little bit. Care about your health and your well-being, so I don't think your stomach needs to be touching the steering wheel. You can steer with your stomach. I've never seen that before, but try that. Steer with your stomach. What do you call that? Steering with your stomach? So let's get this show on the road. I also turned my watch on because I haven't gone to the gym, and yesterday I mowed the lawn, did all this stuff. I didn't film any of the lawn. I filmed some of the plants and stuff, and walking back and forth and doing all this stuff just around the yard. I walked 7.5 miles. So I just want to see how many steps and stuff it takes when I wash cars and I do all this stuff out here with my own car. My uncle come over yesterday because he lives next door with my grandma, and I was putting some stuff in the back of the hatch of the Subaru, and he was like, he said he came over and they heard me mow the lawn, I guess. And I mowed the lawn because it was a little bit wet out yesterday, and the grass is a little bit tall, so I just mowed it on the tallest setting on the lawnmower. Because out here, as you can see, we have moles everywhere. And I'm not trying to, you know, I just want the lawn to be cut, not long, long. I don't want to look like an empty lot or a rundown house, and people live in a rundown house. We don't want it to look like that. Yeah, I haven't edged up the sides yet because I need to get blades for my weed eater. He came over, he didn't know who it was, so I had to tell him, oh, you mowed the lawn? Yeah, I mowed the lawn. Did you run out of gas? No. Grandma thought you ran out of gas. 2 things. I'm just gonna say it right here. I do not care who watches this at all before we get started, because it's something that I've been wanting to talk about to other people, and if I express my feelings over there, they always say, oh, why do you express your feelings like that? You're just rude. All you do is cuss, and all you do is say this. First of all, yeah, I might throw out a cuss word here and there, but who doesn't? Second of all, yeah, I might cuss a lot, but if you look it up and Google it and read it and do research, creative people cuss a lot. I'm not saying that I'm the one that's creating the most out there. I'm just saying I'm creative in what I do, okay? Third of all, it kind of hurts my feelings still. I should say this to her face, but she'll probably take it the wrong way. 3 or 4, whatever number 1, kind of hurts my feelings feelings. It makes me feel a certain way because he made it sit. Well, my grandpa, God rest his soul, he's passed away, but we hung out almost every single day. We did the house, we did everything. Every single little weird scientist project or mad scientist thing that I had going on out here that was doing something, he would help me do it. And yeah, we would bump heads. Sometimes I had to talk loud. Old age, he was very hard of hearing, and sometimes, yeah, he would say something and not. We would butt heads and we would shout at each other, but she didn't hear. She would only hear me yelling. So all she did was hear all the time, but she just wanted to hear what she wanted to hear. She just thought I just yelled at my grandpa all the time, and it's just kind of embarrassing and annoying at this time. Because Jessica helped me work on my car the first time. She goes, oh, I'm so, at Easter or whatever, she was like, oh, I'm so proud of you. Did he yell at you? Because she helped me with my car. Did he yell at you like he used to yell at his grandpa? No. The only time that me and grandpa used to butt heads is when we were just, butting heads. And yeah, I would yell, but who cares? But that's the only thing that every time, oh, you always used to be mean. I never was mean. I might have been mean once in a while because he would say something to me and then I would say it back. That's all they would want to hear was what I had to say. And another thing, because the only thing that they can think of is me, driving Honda in the whatever it's called, the Civic, my hatchback, driving, because I used to drive real fast everywhere, street race. I did it all, raced so. We're just gonna break down what I used to do. Boom, skateboard all the time. Early 20s to my mom, actually almost my whole 20s. Skated almost every day, filmed every day, did all this stuff. And at that time I was getting into t-shirts, not really doing anything about it, but just like trying to do my craft with the t-shirts. The skateboard all day. And then the weekends would skateboard on the weekends, but every Friday, Saturday night at 10 o'clock, we'd meet up at Krispy Kreme and go street race. That's just what we did. Yeah, I got my license suspended. Yeah, I couldn't, I got pulled over, did all this stuff, but I'm 38, almost 40. Guess what? I drive a Honda Element that you can go get groceries in. Take the back seats out and go to Home Depot in. Go to Lowe's. Get stuff to make this area over here look nice. No, I do not crack. I might once in a while get on the freeway and you have to get through traffic. Yeah, you get on it, you have to get through, but I don't go around trying to street race people anymore. So that's the one thing, two things that they think I do. No, I don't drive around crazy no more. I am not 23 to 24 years old anymore. And no, we got into it, but I didn't come over and just start yelling at grandpa for no apparent reason. I always had a reason, and when I used to express my feelings, I rose my voice because I was very passionate about what I was doing. So stop saying that, please. It's very irritating, and it makes it seem like all we did was yell at each other. That's not all we did. And I still to this day, when I'm very passionate about something and when I'm really in the zone about something, I do raise my voice and my feeling, my body language, everything gets crazy. But that's just the way I am. I'm not hurting nobody. She just sees me as the old self, not what I do out here on a daily basis. So don't hate a player, hates a game, and go back into the YouTube and watch all the videos that me and grandpa did when we were building the house. And then you'll see how much we get along and agree and do things. Food for thought. Let's pressure wash and foam can in this Subaru. The one thing I do not like about my setup that I have to do the cars and everything out here, I need to get a new hose and a new gun. That hose and the gun don't go with that pressure washer, but it works just fine. But that hose at top, I didn't know if you could see through the montage of the washing, the top of the hose in the gun leaks. So it leaks all over my shoes and all over my pants. I always have to change clothes when I'm all done. Must care a little bit because now I just dropped the bottle, but I'm gonna spray my spray wax. I like it a lot on my car. So I must like you a little bit if we're gonna make your car look fresh and clean on the inside. So when we drive around, we can listen to Outkast. So I've decided just to go full-blown detail mode on this thing, because if I'm gonna drive it around, I have to give it back to him. Look at this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about right here. Look at how stained. I don't know if you can see it because of the sun, but this is stained up. Seats are all stained up. Back seats are all stained up. It literally, because crackheads stole it. If your car got stolen, okay, that sucks for you. And they lived in it. Just think about it. Crackheads, I don't know if they live on the streets. They might have been doing well at one time, but now they're down on they're down on their luck because they're crackheads. Let's just say that. Some are functioning out there, some are just down on their luck smoking crack. And I got a phone call. Let's see who it is. Well, if he notices, even though my mom bought some Nike SBs, so she gave me the sticker and decided just to put it on his car, not mine. And I had an extra one of these, so put it on there. Put it on there so he can represent. That's hilarious. This car is so low to the ground, it's stupid. I don't even know. Like I said, I don't even know if I really want this or not when he's done with it. But it's way cleaner in here. Super clean compared to what it was, even though I just sprayed everything down, wiped it down, and vacuumed. I need to get another thing in here though to make it smell better in here. It still kind of smells funky, but I have multiple little trees of the black ice inside the house. We're just gonna go cruise around, see what's going down.